Yo guys, I'm Truzuo, and today we're acting to more Let's Game It Out in his Satisfactory series. We're going to be seeing what other shenanigans Josh gets up to. I guarantee it's going to be more crazier than the last episode, because that was fairly tame for him. At any point you guys enjoy this video, feel free to like and subscribe. It'd really help out a lot. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh and we are doing more Satisfactory today. To catch you up if you haven't seen the last
my eyes are already hurting.
All you really need to do is look at this mess here. This is one of them assembly line games where you find efficient ways to extract minerals and then process them, or in my case, do it in the dumbest way possible. The overall goal, I think, is that we are trying to build a space elevator. Last time we got some of the way there. We finished off all of tier 0, and now we're moving on to tier 1 and 2, which is going to allow us to do all kinds of fun stuff like utility stuff and logistics stuff. But look at that, after we unlock these 2 tiers, that's when the space elevator begins. And obviously that's when the fun begins. Each milestone we unlock, we have to get the materials down below where it says milestone cost. It's stuff that we've made before: iron plates, iron rods, wire. The goal we're gonna set is for this one, because it gives us a conveyor splitter and a conveyor merger, which I think is gonna be really helpful.
That's cool.
Here's how we're gonna get that stuff. We have these machines doing all the work for us. They get power from here. It goes on over to this machine here, which is mining iron ore, sends it down this conveyor belt into this next machine.
It's legit stopping.
Sends the beautiful piles of ingots to the next machine, and this thing constructs what I ask it to. In this case, it's these iron plates, and all the plates are then collected into this container. We're doing the same thing for copper over at this.
Okay, everything just stopped.
Whoa, what is that? Whoa, whoa, get away from my stuff, dude. Oh, also, we're on an alien planet, so once again, things don't need to be as crazy as I made this. So while we could make everything streamlined like I have the iron stuff, we're probably gonna make everything crazy like this, or crazier. Hopefully crazier. Okay, let's unlock logistics here. Give it 500 copper wire, 200 pipe, and 200 sheets of metal. Here we go. Ready for launch. Launch pod. All right, push. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going?
What in the?
Return in 2.5 minutes. The good news is
interesting. So it's like a timer to upgrade, I assume.
These conveyor mergers. Oh, here it comes again. Welcome back. Where did you go? Looking at the milestone cost for all these things, they're all the same. It's just plating and pipes and copper. We can do this super fast, actually. All we really need to do is just gather the supplies, then we're all good. Which means we need to make our stuff with peak efficiency. I noticed that the smelter here, when the iron ore gets to it, it starts to pile up. I mean, you can just look at it and see that the ore is coming in at a faster rate than these things are coming out. So we're gonna split this off, give it 2 machines. First, let's put down another smelter. We're gonna put a conveyor splitter down. I guess right about here, why not? All right, connect the conveyor belt, and now we're gonna set
so satisfying.
One goes here, and the other
the way this auto connects and builds.
And they kind of clip through each other because that's the kind of operation we're running.
Oh god.
And then for our little storage guy, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna split that.
That's like the best he's done.
Give it the conveyor merger. I'll put a second constructor down. Kind of horrible looking like that. Connect this conveyor belt to there. Okay, now we have 2 things of ingots coming out like that. And then connect this to that, and this to that, and the side that it all pops out.
He's actually doing it fairly reasonable.
Storage thingy. But in the process of adding all of this stuff, I appear to be tripping a fuse, which if I just pull this thing, it's like, okay, and then it just kind of trips again over and over. So we're gonna have to add another source of power here, which is the biomass burner. We'll go ahead and put this eyesore up here. There it is, flying into existence. Nothing's being tripped anymore. Everything's
so it's like a power generator for like leaves and nature stuff.
Here putting out ingots. We got 2 machines putting out these little iron thingies. Great. Next milestone we're gonna do is utility, because it gives us biofuel, the most energy efficient.
So you can build like your own base, kind of like art, like it's like pre-selected like walls and windows and stuff.
I turn it into biomass, and I take that biomass and I turn it into biofuel, and then I take all that
converts it,
and I just shove it into these machines here.
It's like a more efficient fuel source.
Because we have such efficient machines now, we have all the materials we need to just keep on going. So we're going to select the milestone personal storage, give it all the materials it wants, and live life to its fullest. All right, fantastic. We can build personal storage boxes. They did already give us 1, but more is always better. Can I just put it on the other one? Okay, well, let's put it second best place, just kind of out there in the open for everyone to enjoy. And now we're gonna select the last thing of tier 1. Launch again. That takes care of all of tier 1. Moving on to tier 2. Wait a minute, I can just build the space elevator now? Look at that, the stuff it needs
is massive.
Hard. We'll get that. Okay, new objective. We need to get that space elevator placed ASAP. So to make the space elevator, we're gonna need 500 concrete. To do that, we're gonna need something called limestone. We have a space to get it here, and I have these little portable miners set up right here, but they require some babysitting, so we're just gonna pick these guys up, and we're gonna put down one of the big ones. There it is.
Yeah,
Look at
more
that. Place it
efficient.
right there. Ta-da! And we'll go ahead and connect power from there to there. So if our limestone
Keeping it pretty
mining thing
tame.
is right
I'm ready for it to
here,
go
and our
completely
facility is
sideways
right up
anytime
there,
now.
probably the smartest thing to do is connect a conveyor belt here that just goes straight up there, similar to where the power line is. But we're not gonna do that. What we're gonna do
I
is aim
spoke
it
too
the other
soon.
direction
And here
have
it
some
goes.
fun. Let's see, we're gonna just take
Oh,
it
no.
over here, and we're gonna put it right
I spoke
there.
way too soon.
It right there, like so. Okay, it's a good start. Basically, I want to get up there. I think we can do
no.
it. Hey, good news, if you vaporize whatever was beneath it, you can just have this thing floating in midair, just like God intended.
That's a great
looks
bug
like
right
it's flowing
there.
as needed. All the
That's
ore
what
just
Josh
comes
needs.
right over here, then it hangs out on this water
Oh
slide
my
for a
God,
while. What do you
Josh,
think, dude?
Josh.
You think it's peak efficiency? So once you get past this part over
It's literally
here,
just
it comes
floating.
on over here, and because I hate myself, I went ahead and put the smelter right here.
You
floating
fall, you
in
gotta go
midair
all the way
on
back
top of it.
around.
Funny story. Turns out we can't
How
sell
is the smelter
limestone yet. I'm
floating?
Sure that'll unlock shortly. I hope. But until
Is it
then,
on
this thing
something?
is
I didn't see it.
unfortunately jammed. So what I'm gonna do
Or you just connected to the
temporarily is
conveyor
put a
belt.
storage container up here. We're gonna remove this part of the conveyor belt, and we're gonna add a conveyor belt going right into the storage container there. So at least we'll be collecting all of this limestone in the meantime.
There you
and
go.
In case you're wondering,
Look
it
at
takes
the
about
lag
12
in the
minutes for
FPS.
ore to get from
12
start to
minutes.
finish.
Oh,
Okay, so
Jesus.
Let's go ahead and unlock the color gun now.
What
As
the heck?
always, just handle
Color
all the
gun?
things at once.
Is it
And
like for
launch
color
that bad boy.
coordinating
Stand
certain
aside.
stuff?
Good trip.
Coordinating?
All right, I gotta build me
I
this
can
color
speak.
gun. Gimme. Here we go. Here we go. Color gun. Color
Like a
gun. color
paintball gun.
Color gun. There it is. My color gun. Ooh, look at all these colors we
Ah,
can
so you
have.
can,
Ooh,
like,
3 shades of pink. He's still my
have it
heart.
set for certain
The
colors so you know
dark
where
pink.
certain things are.
Obviously,
That's
no
kind of
color
cool.
gun is complete without color cartridges. Ta-da! It's like a paintball gun. Well, it looks
Oh.
like a paintball gun because it pretty much is a paintball gun. So
Oh, wow.
Okay. You
Just
shoot
instantly
everything and it just
shoots
changes
and
color.
burns
I
it.
like it. Now a smart
That's cool.
person would use this stuff to color code things. So
Josh.
right now I'm just doing it for funsies. How far can this reach? Can I hit this guy way over here? Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Next we're gonna work on
That's
obstacle clearing because it gives
efficient.
us a chainsaw. All right, let's go use it on. Oh, I need fuel. Let's just go take it from our machine. I can't wait. There we go. Oh boy. All right, let's go try this guy.
What's the
out.
benefit of
Use it on
using
my
this?
own
Is it
buildings.
just
They won't let
faster
you use it on
and
your
gets you
own
more resources
stuff.
or something like that?
This all looks promising. Come here. Yep. Carve right through. Okay, there we go. Like
I think
it
it-
just kinda
I don't know what it was
blows up. What
before.
about these guys? Can I do it to these guys?
Was he
too?
able to get trees before, or was he just plants?
Okay. Thankfully, he leaves his right hand free.
He's getting wood
Continue to
now.
just swipe leaves at the same time he runs
Oh,
around.
dang.
Oh, you want some? Is it go time? Yeah. Come here. You want a piece of this? I don't think you can fight with this thing, which is
Oh.
most unfortunate. Wow,
That's unfortunate.
That really makes a lot of wood, doesn't it? So I'm just waiting on my production to make enough stuff so we can unlock the rest of the tiers.
You wouldn't
So
have to
while
wait
we
if you
do
didn't build that in the air.
project we're gonna work on. We have
Oh my
over here
God.
3 ore deposits,
So-
and we're gonna add those into
Oh,
our factory.
God.
So let's get this stuff out of the way first. Okay, so that exposes 1 and 2 and 3. We're gonna put these miners on them. There we go. There's one of them. There's the second one. There's the third one. There's all 3 of them. Okay, so hold on this for a second. We're gonna add some more production stuff. Man, this is a lot of running though. Just going back and forth is getting real tiresome. So I think it's time to unlock the jump pads.
Oh, no.
Jump pads come to me. So like, if
Is he
I wanna
actually gonna
get
use
over
it
here
efficiently?
quick,
Probably
I'm
not.
assuming that means I just take a jump pad and put it right here like that. Do I just jump on this?
Oh, that's
And-
really
yep,
cool.
Here we go. Oh,
You make, like, your base
I
up in the
really
air or
didn't
something like
think
that?
about this.
Oh, and you take full damage from that. That's
Well,
interesting.
at least we know exactly where we're gonna land. So if I were to like put a jump pad
Oh, you
back
can,
in
like,
the
chain them
direction,
together.
I mean, what
That's
could possibly go
cool.
wrong? Okay, there we go. I
can have them all over your
aimed it right
base.
so that yep, landed right on it. Okay, then I understand. Just gotta move this back a little bit. This should about do it. Let's try this. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Gonna land right on it. Oh yeah, it just launches you right back. Let's try one of these jelly
Oh, as a
pads
landing
now.
pad.
I think
That's what that is.
That should be about right. Look at that. It's a big Jello mold. No way I can screw this up. That
That's
works
so cool.
just great. This is very nice. Much better for getting around. So pretty much for the moment, we're gonna make this probably better. I took these 3 mining stations, set them up so it's still pulling ore, and it's gonna send them through these 3 smelters here, and then it's gonna send them.
Did he
all
just add
into
that,
these
or is that the same stuff he had
containers
before?
with ingots. So at least I'm collecting.
Or he just
ingots
modified what he
where
already
we go.
had?
I'm also sorry to say, but I don't think there's a way to launch stuff off of a jump
Aw.
pad. We're gonna finish the final tier 2 milestone part assembly and give me the launch codes.
He was able to
Okay,
launch
cool. Well,
ingots,
we unlocked
the
all
game
these
would be on
tiers.
like
Let's go
0
back to
frames.
working on the space elevator, which is going to require a bunch of stuff that we can easily get right now. So let's get right to it. In order to assist production, we're going to actually do something over here with these conveyor belts. We're going to set up some constructors right here so we can start making the stuff we need. So we put 3 constructors down just like so. And in a typical inefficient way, we're going to go ahead and make a weaving thingy of belts. The ingots pop out of the containers here. They go through the assemblers over here as fast as they can. We have 2 assemblers making iron plates and 1 making iron rods. They all go into one little junction thing over here, and they all get fed into this guy here, which is slowly but surely.
Oh, it's a merger.
And of course, the next step to that is we need to get this back over to home base over yonder. So we're gonna have to run some conveyor belts. Okay, so I finished building out this conveyor belt. I don't really know where to begin. It's kind of a disaster. I mean, it just goes for a while. When I look over at the mess, it just
every time he looks up at the mess of the conveyor belts, it literally just freezes his game.
So I kind of just weaved it in with the other stuff, and it just, you know, oh god, I don't even know where it starts and ends at this point. Like, it kind of comes and goes wherever it pleases. Comes up here for a little while, all the way up here, and then back down. While I'm up here, I should point out that my
look at the frame rate on the conveyor belt.
I've had so much build up over time. I had to build several containers like so, and the way it works is the conveyor belt brings it into the first level, and to make sure it doesn't get filled up, it exits out, swirls back around.
Oh my god, this is the most inefficient way to do this. Holy.
Like a coiled snake, it eventually
look at it. It's really just a turntable of conveyor belts that go upwards.
Its way all the way over here, reaches back over to the mainland, as we'll call it, and now we're back in familiar territory. We find that it eventually meets
the materials on the conveyor belts are just like jittering back and forth.
All of it into this nice container over here, and there it is, all of our extra materials. Now that that's handled at long last, let's make the space elevator. But where to put it? So
thing is gigantic.
Up there, let's just put it near this abomination. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, here we go. There it is. Space elevator.
And it auto constructs. Look at it lag.
To take care of it.
Look at the lag.
And scene. There's our space elevator. What's it doing? Is it like a transformer? Looks like some legs.
What in the world?
Something weird, kind of unsightly. Whoa.
Oh, whoa. That is
now those legs
cool.
That's
almost like a rocket ship, like landing pad.
The legs thing I was talking about. Okay, well now
they're like support arms.
Are you done doing your business? Okay, so we need to configure the space
load,
elevator.
seal, and send.
Project assembly platform.
You can like send stuff to space or something like that.
Tiers 3 and 4. This is it? I can totally do that. Hold on. I'm not even gonna automate this. I'm just gonna build them right now. Eventually, though, I will automate this. Already done. Let's go load this thing up. Okay, so load. Now let's seal it. There they go. Okay, bye. Is it time to send? Let's do it. There goes the parcel up the space elevator, I assume. Oh,
look at that. Oh, that thing is glitching out.
Over there. Is it doing what it needs to do? Is that the package going away? Okay,
that's
I'm gonna
cool.
assume that did it. Let's go back and check out what the new tiers look like. That unlocked tiers 3 and 4. Let's see what kind of fun stuff we have here.
Coal power.
Oh, wow, look at this. This
truck
is station.
station.
We have a tractor which can move on its own. Truck station for the tractor. Coal power. Oh no, there's a better conveyor belt.
Oh no. Oh no. Who's giving him better conveyor belts?
To retrofit all of
and it's faster, it says.
New ones. Oh, and would you look at that? There's
and a Mark III
conveyor belt. Why would I even bother with the Mark II one if I know there's a Mark III I can go to? So it looks like we got lots of goals here, lots to accomplish. I feel pretty okay with the crime.
Look at the frame rate of the. It's literally just jittering around.
We're gonna have to kick it up a notch. So I got to brainstorm
what
we can do next. If you have any suggestions for what we can do to make this even sillier, go ahead and place.
Dude, look at it all.
So that's gonna do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. As always, I am Josh, and I will see you next time.
Thanks, Josh. Well, that was interesting. I expected him to do a lot more in terms of making it more inefficient, but he just decided to continue with the conveyor belt strategy of just making it take forever and be the most efficient way possible of moving resources around your base. So it looks like he finally has things that are going to make it even worse with the conveyor belts, and now he has more things to unlock with coal power and the trucks now. So he's probably going to do some more crazy stuff to lead to his frame rate probably going even slower. As you saw on the conveyor belts, those things had like 2 frames per second and everything was glitching out, even the things that he just built. So if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.